What's up, everybody? The football know-it-all coming from the Kickback Jacks. We've got a few guys with us today. Filming behind the camera is the People's Champ. He's going to be joining us on the video.
That's right.
Which is, we welcome that. To his immediate right, we have the current champ. We'll see if he continues to be the champ.
Oh, yeah.
And then also we have the man, Toy Soldiers, who took some time off from film study, preparing for his big matchup this week to join us as well.
I tell you what, film ought to tell you, City Ezekiel Elliott. Put Gallman in.
We're talking,
Lord.
we don't need to talk about Zeke.
Probably pick up Braxton Davis off the waiver wire for a good running back.
We're also going to tell you, so we've already drawn the balls. We know who's got picks 1 through 6.
Why didn't we film that for the people?
Well, we did film that, but here's what happened. I forgot to hit the play button. so we went about 10 minutes and we had nothing. So, but all 4 of us were here. We all saw it. It's all legit. Plus, I got the number 6 pick, so I'll go ahead and tell you how that worked out. Sean, Team Hardware, got the number 6. That's actually my pick. So you know we ain't lying if I got the 6th pick. All right. The next pick, the 5th pick, goes to Nick, and Nick has his own pick, so he will pick number 5. Number 4 is Rob, but Nick actually owns that pick. So now Nick has number 5 and number 4. The 3rd pick is Darren, and Rob owns that pick. So Rob has number 3. The 2nd pick is Jam. He just missed out getting the number 1 pick, and he owns his own pick. I think he's going to pick Trevor Lawrence.
Thanks a lot, Ed.
And the number 1 pick goes to Big A, but unfortunately Big A does not own his pick. Big D does. So Darren, you got the number 1 pick. You are officially on the clock, Big D. You need to start thinking about who you're going to be taking. All right.
Darren, I got a trade offer coming your way.
Yeah, Darren, come talk to me. You and me, right here. Braves brothers. Braves.
Darren, we're Duke boys. Don't listen to this guy.
Ooh. Yeah, we can talk about some Duke if you want to.
Hey, look.
Things ain't looking too good right now.
Your team is trash, too.
All right, come on. Let's go. Anyway, all right. So now we're going to talk about the playoff matchups. We got 2 big games this week. Somehow I ended up playing Joe and got the number 3 seed, which is a shock to me this morning.
I'll tell you how it happened. Because this man over here cracked the bed and let Josh pass him in points. And so Josh moved up in the power rankings to 3rd, so he gets Joe's guys.
Well, listen,
Good job, Ed.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't mad at it. All right. So Joe and I are gonna play this week. I'll go ahead and start off by telling you. Obviously, I'm gonna pick myself, but I will say this: if you go look at my matchups, they're not great matchups this week. So if there was ever a week for Joe to pull an upset, it would be this week. But I don't think it's gonna happen.
Well, we all sure hate that if an upset happens. It really breaks our hearts.
It's not gonna happen. Well, go ahead, John. Take your pick.
I still take Tsunami, but hey, maybe Gasecki and what's his face will go off again. Marvin Jones. Hey,
Gasecki.
Hey, if Galladay's not playing, you never know. So I do think Tsunami. Take it.
Boy, who you got?
I gotta go Tsunami on this one as well. Just too many studs.
The People's Champ.
Oh, I'm not picking Tsunami. I don't care who you're playing. Go Joe.
Go Joe.
Average Joe's, baby. Let's go.
All right, well, that's what Joe is, an average, that's for sure. All right, the next matchup we have is the Toy Soldiers versus the Archangels. Mike getting back into the playoff form. He hadn't been in quite a while. Unfortunately, Toy Soldiers has been limping into the playoffs. I did a little math for you guys because we like to give good statistical analysis on our show. And so substance, that's right, substance is the word. This man's been averaging a hot 135 points per game over the last 6, 135. So I think Archangels wins. I think it's pretty fairly easy. And Mike moves on, and he will be playing the number 1 seed, Kenny.
Well, I gotta say, I hope Mike's team shows up better than he does to lunch, because that Joker said he was coming. But I gotta take our Angels too. They're playing the Seahawks are playing the Jets, which might favor Ed because Carson, might get up and Wilson and Metcalf chill. But I still gotta take Mike in this.
You pick your team. You pick yourself. Well, listen, I will say this: Mike's matchup is really good, but you're right. Carson could go slap silly. Now the question is, does he start Zeke? And Jam, I'll let you answer that one.
No, you don't start Zeke. But the good thing about it is it didn't take but 120 points to beat Mike last week. So I think
that's a good point. So what you're saying is both of them are limping into the playoffs.
Oh, Lord.
Absolutely. All right, guys, that's it. We all have our picks in. We'll see what happens this week. Kenny and John, kick back, relax a little bit.
That's right.
Although, John, you may want to give your team a little pep talk. I mean, They're coming off.
I'm 30 points behind
wait a minute,
Kenny in points.
How many straight losses?
I'm 30 points behind Kenny in points.
How many straight losses? Three? Three straight losses? We had to go check that. Don't. We'll have to check that.
We
Anyway.
need to poll the league, see who they prefer to play, Tsunami or King John.
Well, Tsunami put up 206 and beat your tail. I don't know what I'm just saying.
Way to
Anyway,
lay down, John.
That's the way to lay.
Yeah.
100 lay down with 180 points. That's impressive. All right, guys. So that's it. Enjoy the playoffs. Big D, come talk to me, brother. Let's get that #1 pick in Tsunami Land.
Josh likes that big D.